Tarzan and the Diamond of Asher. A jungle hurricane wrecks the encampment of the Tarzan Gregory safari. While the storm rages, the bearers desert and attach themselves to Atan Thome. Thome plies the natives with liquor and attack the Tarzan party. During the attack, Lal Taask and Gregory are killed. Of Helen and Magra, Tarzan agrees to a truce. Atan Thome demands the map of Asher and on Wolf. A warning cry from Darno draws the attention of the group to Wolf. Behind him, spear poised, ready to hurl it into his back, crouches Mbuli, the witch doctor.
Tarzan there, behind Wolf, the witch doctor!
In one swift movement, Tarzan leaps between the two. At the same instant, the native hurls a heavy spear. Tarzan leans to one side. Like lightning, his hand darts out and catches the spear shaft in midair.
Buzzy! Mbuli, Buzzy!
Buona Tarzan. Wingy. O Tarabwana. The layer.
By the belly of Buddha.
Ach, Tarzan, was kann ich sagen? You saved my life.
This is the result of the whipping you gave him, Wolf. A native...
The spear in the air. What do you think now, Atan Thome, of Tarzan of the Apes?
I do not know. Gregory was powerful, but this man Tarzan...
You been crazy, Thome. There ain't nobody can do what Tarzan does unless he was born and raised in the jungle.
Oh, see, Monsieur Thome, you must admit that a sister would know her own brother.
This man, Miss Gregory, is positively not your brother.
Tarzan, not my brother.
But it's extraordinary.
Perhaps you begin to realize what Tarzan done to you in the attack, had it not been for the presence of the ladies.
And the natives, Atan, you can no longer count on their loyalty.
That is not a matter of interest to me now. The blacks have served their purpose. But, let us talk a little. This situation has possibilities.
I think I understand. He means, why should we be enemies?
Exactly, Tarzan. Why? The city of Asher is your goal. It is also mine. I seek a diamond. You have no interest. Is that correct?
Ça c'est vrai, Tarzan?
Go on, Thome.
You wish to find Miss Gregory's. Now that I have the map, our little misunderstanding has been settled. I'll be able to aid you in your quest. Why not join forces?
Vous savez, I think he is a man. He knew young Gregory. Maybe he can help us. What do you say, Larson?
Yeah, I think it'd been a good idea.
Helen, what do you say?
I can only loathe the man responsible for my father's death. It's for you to decide.
Well, if you go that way, we'll go on together. But we must have an understanding before we set out. We can have two leaders.
I was about to suggest that I place myself under your orders until we reach the station. You must understand that I am deeply grieved at your father's death. I gave very strict orders that none of your party was to be harmed. Lal, a friend of many years, is also dead.
It is quite too late to argue the question, Thome.
As you wish, Miss Gregory.
Wolf, Are you satisfied to continue under my orders?
Natürlich. I am still under your orders.
And you will continue with your former duties. And as soon as we gather the natives...
You will have little difficulty in that respect. We brought your supplies. They are not far from here under guard.
Wolf, hereafter do your work with the... If there's any trouble with the bearers, I'll settle it.
Don't worry. It makes the cold chills. Whatever you say goes.
It is arranged.
That been all right. But what about the equipment and supplies out there in the jungle?
No. See, it's pitched for Helen and Magra. They need rest.
Entendu, I shall do just that. Venez, Helen, Magra.
Wolf, Larson, we'll go with the natives and bring up the loads. We must be ready to start by sunrise.
Yeah, sure.
Dawn, sudden, brilliant, and hot, finds the long queue of the safari across the river, Larson again breaking trail. As they plunge into the shadowy depths, the sun beats diagonally into the purple mists of the jungle, spilling vague blue shadows along the forest paths.
Understand, Tarzan rounded up the bearers and straightened out that tangle of equipment in so short a time. It looked to me like in caste chinoise, a Chinese puzzle.
The credit goes to Larson and did the work.
I've never seen natives so willing to work.
Treat them like human beings, Thome, and they'll...
Apparently so, for you.
By the way, did you sleep last night?
I always, Lieutenant.
I hardly closed my eyes, Paul, after everything that happened.
It was only a short rest, ma chère Hélène, but soon we shall...
Ah, you hear that? It is Helen and Paul now.
Yes, so I noticed.
Mais dites donc, ma vieille branche. Vous savez, in the jungle it seemed so unnecessary to be formal and...
Dino, we all understand.
Well, I am glad that you
Oh,
do.
Magra, are you completely over the fright you had this morning while we were crossing the river?
What happened? I missed it.
One of the natives was carrying Magra over and back. Across a hippopotamus up for air. Of course, he let out a terrible snort. Magra screamed and threw both arms around the poor native.
It was like the death grip of a drowning man.
Yeah, the poor fellow couldn't breathe. And the harder he struggled to keep his feet, the tighter Magra hung on. Mr. Thome, with then, untangled from the poor boy's Adam's apple and the rest of the way in his arms.
Enfin, at last, understand.
What, Darno?
Just after the crossing, one of the boys came to me, apparently in great pain. He kept pointing to his neck, and all he would say was, Buona, buona, you make look see, me think him neck broke. Helen, walk a little more slowly.
Yes, Paul.
Now, Thome, since we've joined forces, we might as well go over the whole matter.
Sadly.
What is it, Paul?
Before I awakened you this morning, I left home watching the tent and did a little something I thought you might like.
Tell me.
I carried your father to the top of the hill where we spent the night of the storm.
Oh, yes.
Well, he is safe from marauding animals. He lies beneath a cairn of stones. I hope you...
Oh, that was very sweet and thoughtful of you. It makes me like you more than ever. Poor I'm trying very hard to forget. Thank you, Paul.
Oh, ne parle pas. But come, or be say spoofing us again.
So you think we have about a week more of jungle, Thome?
I should say so. You see, I'm more definite about our ultimate destination than you do.
You are sure about that?
Why should I not be frank with you now? Magra, Taask, and I were members of young Gregory's. I read of the father of humans in his diary. I wanted it. Naturally, I believed he was trying to get himself. You tell me now that he was interested only in scientific research.
That's quite true, Mr. Thome.
When your brother disappeared, we searched for him. But the jungle seemed to have... even the slightest trace.
But, Monsieur Thome, I am as determined as you should be balked by any such obstacle.
Circumstances beyond my control forced me back, Lieutenant.
And how far do you think you were from Tuanbaca when you turned back?
I am not certain, but I believe we were about 3 days' trek from the edge of the jungle.
The edge of the jungle?
One of the natives country, and we learned from him that we were near the end of the forest. All vegetation ceased, and that beyond that point there were no trees, no grass. I gathered in some kind of a desert.
Throughout the long, hot day, the safari forges ahead at a slow, steady pace. Nightfall finds them once more securely camped within the encircling shelter of their thornbush boma. As Larson finishes telling one of his laughable anecdotes, Helen rises from her
Well, if you expect me to get up with the sun, Tarzan, I'll have to get some sleep. Good night.
Good night, Miss Helen. Brian Gregory is charming. You have heard, Tarzan, that I will do all I can to help you in your search for her brother.
Thank you, Thome. But we won't know what our problem is until we meet it. And then, as doctors, we'll see what we'll see.
Well, I am going to join Helen. Perhaps I will get some of the sleep I'll tonight.
Good night, Magra. Well, let's get the story you told Larson. I heard that same story a couple of years ago down on the Ivory Coast.
Tarzan! Is down there with you?
No. Isn't she in her tent?
No. I cannot.
Helen! Helen!
Just a minute, Darno. Keep quiet, everyone. Helen! Helen!
Oh, Helen, ma petite ange. We'll find you. I will find you. Helen! Helen!
Without stopping to pick up even a rifle, the Frenchman dashes madly toward the opening in the boma. Filled with an unreasoning rage, he crashes blindly through the thorn fence and disappears into the black night.